You are about to enter the world of America's secret soldiers. Special agents armed with the powers of extrasensory perception. They can pinpoint a human target thousands of miles away, and absolutely nothing can shield their vision. As members of a highly classified CIA program, they waged a silent war using telepathic powers. Join us as we go in search of psychic spies. The full capabilities of the human brain go far beyond the tasks of everyday living. And some believe they have developed extraordinary mental powers. One of them is remote viewing. Remote viewers claim that they use extrasensory perception to gain a clear image of distant objects, people, and places. Exploring the limits of human consciousness, Stanford researchers Dr. Hal Puthoff and Russell Targ developed the concept of remote viewing in 1972.
It's a psychic ability, which means that you have direct access and direct experience to sights, sounds, smells, tastes, activities, and the visual representation of what's going on in a place that's hidden from the ordinary senses.
Remote viewers believe that the basic concept of all extrasensory perception, or ESP, is that information swirls around us all the time, like a sky full of stars. Electrified particles contain impressions that are available if we know how to use them.
So remote viewing is more attention management than it is anything else.
This is the collective unconscious. We're immersed in that.
Retired U.S. Army Major Ed Dames is a remote viewing pioneer. Dames was part of a military program that developed the technique.
The program was an Army program. It moved from Army to the Defense Intelligence Agency, and then to the Central Intelligence Agency, and became Project Stargate there.
Project Stargate was designed to gain access to the military secrets of countries hostile to the U.S. Their mission involved tracking Soviet submarines, locating missile silos, identifying germ warfare labs, and uncovering the whereabouts of rogue leaders. Colonel John Alexander was one of the officers who championed the use of remote viewing for military purposes.
There was a great deal of effort to keep it secret because they were afraid of the giggle factor. I mean, here they were spending government money on projects that some would view as quite questionable.
The remote viewers were able to deliver success where other agencies had failed.
Remote viewing was used by the military in a number of cases that were very dramatic. One of them was the Dozier case, where General Dozier had been kidnapped by the Red Brigade, and the information that was developed on that was extremely accurate.
With only a black and white photo to start the process, one remote viewer was able to pinpoint the city, building, and room where General Dozier was being held. He was later rescued by counter-terrorism commandos and returned to American soil. Insurchev wanted to put this claim to the test, so he secretly planted a human target in the Los Angeles area. Aaron's only clue was the target's first name, Caprice.
The technique speaks for itself. Based on my personal experience, it will work. We'll be able to suss out this truth or this location.
Round.
45 minutes into the test, Aaron began to sketch what remote viewers refer to as a blueprint of the site and the target.
Smell. Surface. It's pushed flat. It's flat. Angular. Textures. Round. Smooth. Smooth. Sounds. Rushing. Rushing. Whooshing. Move. flat, tilting up.
The results are, to say the least, astounding.
And down.
This woman is a target on the psychic battlefield. She is being stalked telepathically by this remote viewer. His only clue to her location is the woman's first name. The psychic spy is Aaron. He relies on a skill known as remote viewing, using extrasensory perception to locate distant targets. But does this really work? You'll recall that we've placed our human target in an undisclosed location, giving Erin nothing to work with but her first name. Erin is sequestered in a hotel, miles from the target site. With no access to a phone and under constant surveillance, he has no contact with the outside world.
Dimensions. Flat. Even. Bridged.
Like a snapshot slowly developing, Erin's sketches come into sharper focus.
Cool. Cool. Wet. It's open-reached, flat, trenched.
Vague shapes, lines, and circles begin to form a more complete picture of Erin's remote vision.
There is a spinning structure, turning slowly.
The final sketches represent automobiles, airplanes, and a unique architecture that leads this remote viewer to only one possible conclusion.
The question was, where is Caprice? The answer is encounter at LAX here in California.
Aaron is dead on target. Using his remote viewing skill, he has zeroed in on the exact location of his quarry, a restaurant at Los Angeles International Airport. By conventional standards, Aaron's success seems inexplicable and astonishing. As a product of the strange alliance between psychics and the Pentagon, it seems that remote viewing has opened up a new world of perception. With their mind-bending powers, these psychic spies bear witness to the awesome possibilities contained in the most powerful weapon of all, the human mind. Thanks for watching In Search Of. I'm Mitch Pileggi. Good night.